this is how I got 2 PlayStation 5s ordered before Christmas. I first want to emphasize I didn't do this for reselling. 2 friends asked me to help them find PlayStation 5s so that they could give them as gifts for Christmas, and I accepted. Although, even though I already had a PS5 that I had pre-ordered, I had no idea how I was going to find more PS5s. So this video is general tips and also the specific tip for Walmart, which is where I was able to get both of the ones I ended up with. General tip number 1, you need to know who's gonna have PlayStation 5s in stock. And the best way that I found was following people on Twitter. I started with @Wario64. If you follow games deals at all, you've probably heard of that account. But over time, I realized that he's not really specialized enough, or he wasn't always giving the information the most quickly. So I added 2 others, @SpielTimes and @YT Next Gen Gaming, who seem to be really on top of which sites would have PlayStation 5s when, and those were the people that I was following on Twitter during this whole ordeal. So I followed these accounts, turned on notifications, and it will be a lot of notifications, but I found it was the fastest way to know which sites to look out for. I'll also point out that there's a lot of websites that auto refresh and are supposed to be stock trackers for a lot of different retail websites. I never got information from those sites faster than I could through Twitter. So I think Twitter is the way to go. All right, Walmart. This is what I did. This is a Walmart page. Obviously not a PlayStation 5 console, but we're going to pretend that it is. When the add to cart button appeared, you clicked it, and chances were it would give you this error message. So then you would click OK, and then you would see that the add to cart button was grayed out. So in order to try again, you had to refresh the page and then click. And you could do this. I mean, the error message says something to the effect of, oh, wait a few minutes. That's so vague. So I struggled with it a little, but in the end I decided, you know what? Your message is so vague, I'm just gonna repeatedly hit F5, refresh the page, add to cart, hit OK, add to cart, or refresh, add to cart, OK, and just kept trying over and over and over again. So that's how it was on browsers, and the first few times, this did not work at all. There wasn't a way really for me to do it quickly enough. I felt that speed, in the end, was the thing that won me a PlayStation 5. So, on mobile, it's mostly the same. Again, I'm going to pretend this is a PS5. Mostly the same, except that when you click on add to cart on mobile, the error message pops up, but then when you hit OK, the add to cart button doesn't get grayed out. So instead of having to reload the page again, you can simply go on and hit add to cart and clear the error message, and add to cart and clear the error message, and on and on and on until finally, hopefully, you got a PlayStation 5. This is basically what I did on the first console that I was able to get. General tip number 2, have your account set up, payment information, billing address, shipping address, everything set up, because you do not have time. Virtual shopping carts do not respect oh, it was in my cart. Nobody else can buy it from me. Someday, hopefully that will change. So that night I was thinking about it and I realized, oh, this is faster than the browser because I don't have to reload, but I can make it even faster. So the error message that says it's temporarily out of stock always appears around the middle of the screen, no matter what is on the screen underneath it. And so I realized that if I positioned the item page in such a way that the add to cart button was under the OK button, then I could rapidly tap that one place on the screen whenever PlayStation 5s came in stock. The second time, I wasn't even trying really hard anymore at that point. The previous order was already going to arrive after Christmas. But I thought, what the heck? This is my theory that I thought about. I'm going to try it. And just sat there rapidly clicking. I wasn't even paying attention to my phone that time either. I was actually playing Call of Duty Warzone at the time. And sure enough, phone vibrated, looked down. Oh my gosh, there's one thing in my cart. Quickly checked out, 2 PlayStation 5s. In the end, I attribute it to speed And also just Walmart getting better at blocking bots. I don't know how they knew that I wasn't a bot, clicking as quickly as I was, but well, I imagine bots are much faster even still. Hopefully this helps you if you're still trying to get a PlayStation 5. If not, hopefully they just increase the supply soon. And yeah, happy 2021. That's it.